Hello, my name is Rozi and Zuhdi. I'm from Preching in 6th semester, and my student number is 18, 10, 10, and 81. And right now I'm practicing. I'm still practicing in SMA Negeri 1 Peringgarate, of course. And today in this video I would like to tell you about what kinds of the method that teacher there always use for teaching the students. Okay, and after I observed of the teacher, and I asked them about what usually they use of the method for teaching the student. They say that they always use Preching method. You know Preching method? Okay, Preching method is the method that always used in every school. In every teacher always use this method in every subject. And after this method, so really boring, because you have to the students have to stay calmly, sit down on their chair and give their most attention in the teacher to the teacher, I mean. And the teacher only explain what the material that they are learning about. Okay, and in this method, there is only one most characteristic of this method, because the teacher is always most dominant than teacher. And meanwhile, we are using a K13 curriculum, but mostly of them not using that, not following that curriculum, and they only use Preching method in the class. Okay, and Preching method, of course, they it has advantage and disadvantage, but mostly disadvantage is most dominant, because a learner as me need some practice, need some interaction, need some socialization for the material we use for, and what kind of the material we discuss in class. But with this Preching method, teacher only give explanation, right? That is the biggest advantage of this method, because the student is much boring, and they are not getting interaction, socialization with the material. They just raise their hand in the ending part of explanation of the teacher. Okay, that is the disadvantage of Preching method. But the advantage of Preching method is the student will get wide insight, wide knowledge, and wide understanding of what the material is being done. And the student will get so many explanation from the teacher, and the teacher also they have to master all of the material, and they are perform in front the class. I mean, the teacher will perform in front of the class, and the student will pay the attention and only sit down in the class, on the teacher, on the seat, I mean. Okay, maybe that's all the disadvantage and advantage of the method. And my suggestion from me, my advice from me is the teacher should be look for another method that really interesting, when the student being learned, or when the students are learning the method, the teacher should look for another method, like maybe in describing. Maybe they have to make so many perform so many interaction with each other. Okay, maybe that's all, the explanation of this video. Maybe it can complete the instruction or the order of the like my lecturer said. And because this is this is the fact, of course, I have been observing this uh, this method, this case for only maybe for 3 days in several teacher in my school. Okay, thank you very much. The last I say, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.